Welcome back to Tea and Biscuits in the Morning with Master Charles and Myri. How are we all doing today?
Hey, Myri, how are you?
I'm
Doing
fine.
well. How are you doing?
I'm very well this morning. It's been a good morning so far. But I don't know if you heard recently, there's been some news.
News or news?
Well, I think it's more the second kind, and I think it's time for everyone's favorite aspect of our show, spilling the tea with Master Charles and Myri.
What? And I just happen to have some tea right here. I mean, that is the kind of tea we're talking, right?
Of course, of course. There is some other interesting tea, though. For instance, did you know Duke Steercar's on a new diet?
Really? Steercar's on a diet. Why does he need to be on a diet?
It's very important.
I find that very suspicious. What kind of diet is he on?
Well, it's a new diet. It's the rattan diet. And what he does is he feeds his squires loads of wood.
Oh my. Loads of wood. He feeds his squires loads of wood. You don't say.
I do say.
What kind of wood is Steercar feeding his squires?
Well, the normal kind, the 1.5 inch rattan, healthy doses of it across the backside and the middle.
1.5 inches?
I think that's regulation, so it doesn't poke through your... Is that not correct?
I don't know. I just feel like 1.5 inches is a bit small.
It does seem small. We'll have to talk to the
marshals.
We'll talk to the marshals about it.
I feel like you should ask him about this. Do you have an opportunity to speak with him anytime soon? I am very curious to learn more. Actually,
I will have an opportunity to ask him about it. He's going to be a guest on my nighttime show, Bar Tonight, in the next several weeks.
Oh, well then I feel like that is a great way to find out more about this wood diet he's on.
I think so.
Maybe if you could talk to some of his squires, we could find out what's really going on. What's the real tea behind this diet?
Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah. I'm just saying. All the tea that is tea, girl.
All the tea that is the tea.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So I heard something the other day.
Ooh.
And it was a little piece of tea that came, and that I actually think it came from one of your prior evening shows on Bar Tonight. I heard that their Majesties of Avocal are pretty upset about King Christian insulting them and calling them petulant children. I had heard that. Can you share anything? Have you heard anything about that?
Well, I do happen to have some tea on that as well.
What?
Yeah, I do.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. My Canadian correspondent, Lady Maeve, the Kingdom champion, Bardic champion of Avocal, interviewed...
Oh, she's such a delight.
She is a delight. I love her. She interviewed King Christian on Eagle Eye News at Ursulmus 2020, and he insisted that Avocal was petulant children who never write or call.
He did say this. He did say it just like that.
It is on video, and he repeated his scurrilous claim on my show. Well, I happen to have the King and Queen of Avocal coming up next week to answer his...
Don't.
They will be joining us.
Girl, what are you going to do? I mean, you obviously won't be stoking that flame, obviously.
Not at all, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
When have I ever been a troublemaker, Charles, darling?
Never. So I assume you are going to ask them all about it.
Oh, definitely. First question out the gate.
Fabulous.
Now, I've heard some tea about you.
Even my favorite kind of tea, because when they stop talking about you, that you have to worry. So,
very, very true.
Do tell the tea.
I've heard that there's some interesting news. Oh, bless you to my producer. I heard that there's some interesting news about Athenaeum.
Oh,
you have some
really?
Details. I've heard that there is a secret plan for a new level for Athenaeum, and that you, sir, you, my good friend, are involved.
Me? Those are scurrilous rumors. Also likely very true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I will tell you this. And anybody who's watching, I will tell you this too. If you want to learn more about these rumors, which I cannot deny and I cannot validate at this point. But if you want to learn more, tune in tonight in a special release of Bard Tonight, where I'm being interviewed, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of those rumors. Myri, what time do you think what time is this interview dropping tonight?
Well, this very special Thursday episode of Bard Tonight will air at 5 p.m. So set your sundials.
Yes, set your sundials to 5 p.m. I think it's a really good interview. We're going to cover a lot more. You want to talk about tea? Wait for some tea on this interview, and we just might be covering some announcements around Athenaeum.
This is all extremely exciting. I cannot wait.
And you heard it here first.
That you did. Well, darling, it's
tea and biscuits. That's right.
tea and biscuits every morning with Myri Master.
Every morning.
During events, there will be Bloody Marys.
Because we'll call it tea. It'll be tea and biscuits and Bloody Marys.
That works. Well, everyone, it looks like we're out of time this morning. I hope you all continue to be good to each other and tune in tonight for a very special Thursday, 5 p.m. Bard Tonight, where we interview the man, the myth, the legend, Master Charles de Bourbon.
And if you're not nice to each other, tell us all about it because we want to know.
Absolutely. Drop us a line or a raven. Bye, Charles. See you tonight.
Bye.